What's up, guys? Here we are with Cole Davis, our Go-Karts Championship Series champion of 2022. Cole, congratulations. And I just want to say, awesome job, man.
Thank you, Gannon. I mean, it was a real surprise for me coming from after all these motors I blew up and all the hard troubles we had at the beginning of the season. It was just awesome to be able to win the championship this late in the season.
Yeah, I honestly wasn't sure what was going to happen with you guys because you started off rough. Tell me a little bit about the beginning of the season and what was going through your mind and your team's mind.
Well, we started off, we was extremely fast with the first couple motors we blew up. We was set to win the first race out. We was set to win before the motor went kaboom.
Yeah.
And I sent every piston through it.
I've done that before. It's never fun.
Yeah, we was all just really frustrated. And then my grandma had some money put up for me after my great grandparents passed away. And we went and she got into that fund and we bought me a brand new crate motor.
But there's no better way to use the fund than buying a racing engine, right?
It keeps my great grandparents here with me. I like to see it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely a family sport. It's a lot more emotional than people realize. They have no idea the emotions that go into it. I remember when I blew up, I think it was my third engine. I was running built engines, had the Go-Parts modified, and I might have cried actually on the third engine. I don't tell anybody that, but it's so much emotions because you know how it is. You work so hard.
That's exactly right. I was the exact same way, especially with as well as I done last year and me doing good and me about to win. I've never won a first race out, and I was about to do it, and it just every motor I blew up just hit me hard.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm proud of you guys, and to see you guys come through with a win. I love the office you got there. It's looking very go-partsy. So that looks it looks good, man. Tell me about the Go-Parts Championship Series. What does it mean to you to be a part of the series, and what has this series, done for you guys? And tell me a little bit about that. I want to kind of get an idea of a racer's point of view, what it means to be part of the Champ Series.
Well, I mean, it was awesome. My first year out with the Go-Parts series, it was just great to get to talk to people, great to talk to the guys at Go-Parts. It helped me get more exposure, especially with my pull the chip video.
Yeah, that was a good one. I like that. That was good. John did too. That was great.
It was just a lot of relief on me because it helped me get my name out there. It helped me get more fans and more people interested in me. And I loved racing week in, week out to try to win a different championship.
Yeah, no, you guys did a great job. And I really think, it shows what it means to dig deep. You guys dug deep, and you guys never led the points all year until the time that it counted most, which is incredible. We were going through the points, and I'm like, holy crap. I was like, I think Cole has a chance here. What were you guys thinking about? Were you guys wondering the same thing? Because even all of us were on the edge of our seat. I mean, you had Spencer Reif, you had Alex Crawford. Those guys were battling all year for the top spot. I mean, just slaying it. And then you guys are just slowly just staying consistent, So what was going through your mind during, were you thinking maybe we can get this? Maybe,
I got to like my fifth win of the season. I was like, maybe we have a shot at winning this Go-Parts deal. It was just always back there in my mind. I was going out there with the goal every Saturday night to do good, finish well in the win races and finish well in the top three. And I was able to do it. After we got that crate motor, I never finished outside the top three.
Yeah, just to think, like if you would have had one race that didn't go the way it went. Say one race you finished third. That was it. You wouldn't have been the champion,
I know. I got lucky.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I call it luck because it takes a lot of skill and hard work, but you definitely made it exciting. And it just shows that, perseverance, what happens if you just don't quit. Sometimes I just say I'm too stupid to quit sometimes. And it just shows what can happen if you just say, you know what, I'm just going to keep going.
That's exactly right. There was halfway through the season after I got through my like fifth motor, I think. I was like, it's about time I call it done for the season. But I had my grandpa pushing me, my dad pushing me to not give up, and I had everyone behind me, all my fans that I had to go out and perform for, and I couldn't let all my fans down, especially the little ones that look up to me and want like to see me out there racing. And that's what gave me the drive to keep it going.
Nice, man. Well, we really enjoyed it. And since you have a spotlight right now, give us a shout out to your team and the people that made this possible. And it's okay to throw some sponsors out there as well. Who really made this possible for you this year?
Well, with me at school and working over the summer, it was really Papaw's work that in the shop that got me going through this tough time. He made sure my car was ready to go week in, week out. My dad, who was helping fund the bills with me and him working. Then I had to thank all my sponsors, Go Parts, for like pushing me to do social media and everything, which I was really scared at first because I'm not really a outgoing person, I should say.
Yeah, but you know
And
what? Like I want to see more next year. I want to see a lot more because you're good on camera. Like when when the camera's not looking, you're funny, man. Like you're a fun guy to listen to. And like you say some good stuff, like I understand that when you're working on your car, sometimes it's hard to remember there's a camera there or to do the stuff. I get it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because I've been in the same situation before. It is hard and you're just thrashing to get the car ready. But we would definitely love more content from you guys and your team because when you send it over, I'll tell you, it definitely resonated with a lot of people. And the pull the chip video and your onboards, they're good, man. It just shows the other side of racing and how important it is to really utilize what you have in front of you. And we're going to be really looking at next year, and this was a big year for us to figure out who and which teams we want to work for this championship, in the years to come, because there's a lot that goes on the track, but when it comes to the championship series, it really is more than just racing. It's trying to give you guys the exposure you deserve, and we want to get other drivers out there exposure they deserve, and it's a symbiotic relationship. And we're really proud to follow you all year and to see you really come out of your shell a little bit.
yeah. I mean, it was a great deal for me because I hated talking on the radio when I first started. I had my buddy Jake Shown who passed away early this year, which really hit home, and I wanted to win something for him, and I'm glad I won Go Parts for him.
That's cool.
And he really helped me get out with when and get to talking more because we was announcing at Windy Hollow and Summit Cedar when I didn't race. And I got to thank a lot of that to him, and I got to thank a whole lot of it to Go Parts and doing all these videos and everything.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, we're pumped that you were able to pull it off. It was close. It was a nail biter. We had to do the points about 5 or 6 times to see the calculations, and I couldn't believe, when the dust settled, who was sitting on top. So you did an awesome job. Alex Crawford did an awesome job. Spencer Rice did an awesome job. A lot of guys did an awesome job. Rick Ashby won a lot of races. And there's a lot of guys in the top 10 that did a great job that I can just go down the list, Sean Spencer, and the list goes on. But what's your goal for next year? What do you have in mind now?
My goal for next year right now is to get my B mod put back together and really hit some big B mod shows, hopefully. Go
Okay.
up to B mod Bash again after last year. They canceled it this year because of the guy with the health issues.
Yeah.
So we didn't get to run that. Get the B mod, get the A mod, I should say, ready for the dome with Chad Sellers driving.
Now I hear
And
that Go Parts is going to be possibly on that car, huh?
yeah, that's exactly right.
There we
We're
go.
going to get tons of video of the pits and of racing with them. It's going to be exciting.
I mean, that's exciting for us because the Dome is one of the biggest dirt track races of the year and is by invite only. So the fact that we're going to have a Go Parts car out there, we'd love for you to give us some content and follow the journey and send it on in there because it definitely it's cool for us and it makes us proud to, you know, see our drivers, you know, putting in the work, you know, when they're not in the seat, because it really helps our brand. And we just want, you know, we're a brand for the people. You know, we want to help local racers and give them the exposure they deserve. And we need, it's a two-way street, you know, so you scratch our back, we scratch yours. And at the end of the day, it really is a team effort.
Yeah. I'm excited that Chad wants to drive my car.
Yeah.
We bought the car from Chad back in 2018 after he ran it at the Dome.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I'm just excited that he wants to run his car, and it's my car, and it's going to be 31 red and yellow, and it's going to have go parts on it.
There you go. There you go. Well, Cole, I appreciate you taking the time to hang out, and, you know, we're excited for you. We're excited to talk about, you know, next year with the drivers that we invite, because it is going to be by invite only going forward with the Go Parts Championship Series. It's been invite to this point, but we're going to really, you know, pick and choose wisely on who gets in, because as the company continues down the road of the Go Parts Championship Series, and as we evolve, the series is going to get bigger and bigger, and there's going to be more cool things coming down the pipeline. So have fun at the Dome, do your thing, send us a lot of videos. And is there anything else that you'd like to say before we cut out of here?
Yeah, I got to thank all my sponsors.
Yeah, go for it.
Thank Mark Bush Race Cars, Angry Duck Graphics for designing my awesome wrap this year on the B-Mod. Scott Perkins Carburetors, best carburetor in the state of Kentucky, best carburetor in the nation, I think, out of Bowling Green. Gardner Engineering and Consulting, they've been with me since I've been running mini stocks. Beef O'Brady's has been with me since my last year of mini stocks. Ashburn Farms, who was with me since when I started, one of the very first sponsors. My cousin, Dr. Lynn Phillips, out of California. JC Race Parts, new sponsor we picked up over the winter last year. Wiseco Pistons, Allen's Asphalt, and we picked up a new sponsor, Bradley's Body Shop, for next year.
There you go. Nice. Awesome.
And I also got to thank Go Parts for all the help they do. And we are looking for new sponsors if you want to get involved for next year's 2023 season.
Sounds good. Well, I tell you what, if you guys are out there looking for a driver to sponsor, this is a good one. And we look forward to connecting with you more and watching you next year. So once again, congratulations on becoming the 2022 Go Parts Championship Series driver, Cole. Awesome job, buddy.
Thank you, Gannon, and that's why we wrench.
Go Parts, your go-to place for auto parts. Whether you're a weekend warrior who races on the weekends or one of the billion cars on the road just trying to go to work, Go Parts wants to have your back the next time you need parts for your vehicle. Trucks, minivans, work vehicles, and everything in between, Go Parts has over 3 million parts in their catalog at prices you just can't beat. From the comfort of your own home, go to go-parts.com, type in your make, your model, find the parts that you need, and they will be shipped directly right to your front door. So the next time you need parts, quick, at a price you can't beat, Go Parts, your go-to place for auto parts.